Hi everyone, welcome back to a new session on Advanced Excel. After having discussed autofill feature of Excel, let me move on to the next sheet, sheet 4, where I'll be discussing two aspects of pay special, two of the most commonly used aspects of pay special. To begin, let me illustrate the business side of the problem. Let's say I have a table which talks about few people, their income, and a tax which has been computed, and a hypothetical tax rate 30% applied to all of these income. Now at times I would want that only certain portion of my data gets copy pasted to another set of cells. Now if I do a quick copy, Control C or copy, and do a quick paste, Control V or paste, what happens is, as you notice, the numbers are not same. The earlier copied cell had a logic. The logic which said whatever the prior cell suggests, multiply that with 30%. Now exactly the same logic has been pasted. Whatever the prior cell suggests, paste that in. Of course, I would not want to multiply 30% to the age. That is not how the taxes work. So how do I make the correct calculation? I will certainly copy my data, but I will not paste it. I will paste in a special manner such that only the values are pasted, not everything, not the formulas, not the formatting, just the values. Okay, so as you can see, this 33, 27, 12 matches with the same numbers here, and it is not a formula, it is a hard-coded value which has been pasted in a special manner. So if you delete the data in the first table, will this affect my answer? Nope. Will I delete the second table's data? Will it affect the answer? Let me actually delete the first three columns. It will affect the formulas but not the values. So the shortcut key to pay special, that is, after you copy the data, or using Control C you can copy the data, you choose your destination and press Alt ES, one at a time, one key at a time. Once you press Alt, release it, then you press E, then release it, then S. You get the same dialog box, pay special. Now look carefully, the values, the V has been underlined. So let me press V, automatically that option is chosen, and all you need to do is press OK or enter. So after copying, Alt ES, and believe me, you'll be using this very often in times to come in the sessions that we'll be discussing. So this was pay special value. A similar concept based on pay special. Let me go to sheet 5 to discuss that. Now data which talks about credit cards issued in different months of 2 years, and I would want to present this entire mini report in such a manner that it is appearing horizontally. When I say horizontally, I would be referring to the data set in this manner. So I'm just manually copying and pasting it to illustrate what I want. So the data should be presented in a horizontal manner. Now to be able to do that quickly, efficiently, let me copy the entire data block. You can also use Control A to choose the data, copy it, go to paste special and choose transpose. Okay. Entire thing pasted in a horizontal manner. In fact, if you copy this horizontal data, the one that is blinking on my screen, and you do another paste special transpose, you'll back to the same original data. You can also use the shortcut keys. So after having copied the data, I'm just choosing a sample block, and after choosing the destination, Alt ES. Once I reach to the paste special block, you will notice transpose, the letter E is underlined. So let me press E. Okay. Works perfectly fine. So that was transpose, the technique, but there's something more. You may have heard this, that the transpose formula also exists. Now how is this transpose different from the paste special transpose? Let us find out. To illustrate this point, let me take sample data, very simple one. Let's say 1, 2, 3. Now we have already seen that if you copy this data and use a paste special transpose, it becomes vertical to horizontal. But the problem is, in case you make any changes in your original data, it is not reflected out here. So I want something that helps me connect both these data points. Let's see how that can be done. if I have source data 3 numbers, let me choose destination 3. This is important, that you must choose the destination in line with your source data. So after selection, let me press equal to. You will notice that while pressing equal to, the same data selection is there. Using tab key to complete the formula transpose, choose the array. Now this cannot be inconsistent, it has to be consistent, 3 and 3. Close the bracket. Now do not press enter, press Control Shift and enter. That's the prerequisite of working with transpose formula. And the best part now is 12, it changes automatically. So that is a trick for transpose formula. Let me show this once again. Now you may wonder what happens if you have 10,000 rows of data. In that case, would it be feasible to first count and choose 10,000 columns? No. Transpose formula is generally applicable in financial modeling where you have certain restricted number of rows, let's say 12 or 20, not more than 100 or 1000. So I'm just using some sample data, this time let's say 4, choosing the 4 cells, directly typing equal to transpose. Now after choosing the 4 set, I'm just checking whether it's consistent. Yes, it is. Do not press Control Enter, do not press enter. You need to use Control Shift Enter. That's the trick. And it is now interconnected. Any change you make in your source data will adequately be reflected in your destination data. So that is Space Special Transpose for you and the formula transpose. See you in the next session with more such tips and tricks.